Hello class, how are you? I hope you all are good. Today we'll start with a new chapter, more on Access 2016. So, now we have learned that our database table is composed of records and fields to hold the data. So, these tables are simply called data sheets. In the previous class, we have learned to record the data. In this class, we'll learn to work on it, be it forming a query or a report. So all this we'll learn in this chapter in detail. Let's plug in the chapter. Working with database tables, creating a form, query, creating a query, primary keys, sorting records, filtering data, database table relationship. Let's just start the chapter.
Working with database tables. A database table is composed of records and fields that hold data. Tables are also called data sheets. In the previous classes, we created a database table and added records to it. After creating table, we need to work on it. Navigating within a table. Before performing any task in a table, we need to select data in it. The selected data appears highlighted on our screen. Follow the steps to navigate within a table. Use up or down arrow keys from the keyboard. Or use record navigation bar which is at the bottom of the window. Any record can be searched by using record search box on record navigation bar. First record, current record, last record, previous record, next record, new record. Search field. Inserting a field. To insert a field, right-click the field title before which the new field has to be added. A new menu will open. Click Insert Field. The new field will be inserted. Changing alternate row color. In Access 2016, rows in a table are presented in two colors. Every alternate row has darker color. This makes easier to read record. Follow the steps to change the alternate row colors. Step 1. Click the Home tab. Step 2. Click on Alternate Row Color button in Text Formatting group. Step 3. Select the color. The alternate rows will appear in selected color. To remove the alternate color, we can select No Color. Formatting grid lines. Follow the steps to format grid lines. Step 1. Click Home tab. Go to Text Formatting group. Step 2. Click Grid Lines drop-down button. Click Grid Lines, both to display grid lines. Click Grid Lines, horizontal to display only horizontal grid lines. Click Grid Lines, vertical to display only vertical grid lines. Click Grid Lines, none to hide grid lines. Changing the color of grid lines. Follow the steps to change the color of grid lines. Step 1. Click Home tab. Go to Text Formatting group. Step 2. Click Datasheet Formatting dialog box launcher. Datasheet Formatting dialog box will appear. Step 3. Go to Grid Line Color field and select the desired color. Grid lines will be displayed in selected color. Creating a form. Forms in Access are like display cases in stores that make it easier to view or get the desired items. Since forms are objects through which the user can add, edit or display the data stored in the Access desktop database. The design of form is an important aspect. If the Access desktop database is going to be used by multiple users, well-designed form is essential for efficiency and data entry accuracy. By creating forms, we can make our database more user-friendly for inexperienced users. Follow the steps to create a form. Step 1. In the navigation pane, select the desired table. Step 2. Select the Create tab. Step 3. Locate the Forms group and click the Form command. The form will be created and opened up on the screen. Step 4. To save the form, click Save command on the Quick Access toolbar. Step 5. When the Save As dialog box prompted, type a name for the form, then click OK. Types of basic forms. Multiple items. In the multiple items form, we will see multiple records appear at the same time in it. Datasheet. This form just looks like a regular datasheet, but it is actually a form. It is useful when we want to show a datasheet on a subform. Split form. This form shows two parts. Upper part shows the form whereas lower part shows the datasheet for the table. Model dialog. This form is useful for creating navigational menu systems. This form looks just like a dialog box, but it is actually a form. Query. Query is a request for specific data from the database. The capability of querying a database is one of the most powerful database features. In other words, a query is simply a question represented in a way that Access can understand. If we want to find the answer to a question, we will have to create a corresponding query first. Once our query has been created, we instruct Access to run the query, that is to perform the steps through which we can obtain our answer. The answer will then be displayed in the datasheet view. Types of queries. There are mainly 4 types of queries. Simple query. Simple query is used to ask some particular questions about data in the database. Unmatched query. Unmatched query is used to find the records from one table that do not have corresponding values in the second table. Duplicate query. Duplicate query is used to display the records that have same values for one or more of the specified fields. Cross-tab query. Cross-tab query is used to display the same data but groups the data both horizontally and vertically so that the datasheet can be more compact and easier to read. Creating a query. We can use Design View to manually create a selected query. When we use Design View, we have more control over the details of the query design. Follow the steps to create a query. Step 1. Click on Create tab. Step 2. Click on Query Design in the Queries group. Step 3. Select the table which has to be used for the query. Step 4. Click on Add button. Step 5. Repeat steps 3 and 4 until all the tables are added. Step 6. Close Show Table window. The tables will now be displayed in the upper part of the query design screen by boxes containing the table's fields. Step 7. Double-click on the field names in the field list window that has to be included in the query. Defining criteria in query and running it. For displaying records that are of relevance, we need to define criteria in a query. The most common type of query is the Select Record query. Follow the steps to define criteria in query. Step 1. Position the cursor in the criteria row in the field to define criteria. Step 2. Type the criteria. Step 3. Position the cursor in the criteria row of the required field. Step 4. Type the query. Access adds the quotation marks to the criteria automatically when we tap to the next column. Step 5. Click on the Run Query button. Saving the query. Follow the steps to save the query. Step 1. Click on the Save icon. Step 2. Enter a name for the query. Step 3. Click on the OK button. Primary keys. A primary key is a key that differentiates the records in a file. It is used as a form of an ID to identify a record in a table. A social security number or reference number can be used as a primary key. This is due to the uniqueness or difference in values, and with primary keys, it makes it easier for table containing related record in a database to be linked together. This helps to the efficiency during retrieval and sorting out of record. Follow the steps to define a primary key. Step 1. Select the desired field to set as the primary key. Step 2. Click on the primary key button from the Tools group. The field will be set as the primary key, indicated by a small key symbol to the left of the field. The primary key is an on-off toggle. Step 3. To remove it, select the primary key field and click on the primary key button again. Sorting records. While sorting records, we are putting them into a logical order, with similar data grouped together. As a result, sorted data is often simpler to read and understand than unsorted data. By default, Access 2016 sorts records by their ID numbers. However, there are many other ways for records to be sorted. For example, the information in a database that belongs to a pizza store could be sorted in a number of ways. Orders could be sorted by order date or by the last name of the customers who placed the orders. Customers could be sorted by name or by the city or zip code where they live. Products could be sorted by name, category like margherita, peppy paneer and tomato, or their price. Both text and numbers can be sorted in two ways, ascending order and descending order. Ascending means going up, so an ascending sort will arrange numbers from the smallest to the largest and text from A to Z. Descending means going down, or largest to smallest for numbers and Z to A for text. The default ID number sort that appears in the tables is an ascending sort, which is why the lowest ID numbers appear first. Follow the steps to sort records. Step 1. Select the field. Step 2. Click on the Home tab and locate the Sort and Filter group. Step 3. Sort the field by selecting the ascending or descending command. The table will now be sorted by the selected field. Filtering data. Filters are useful because they allow to focus on specific records without being distracted by the data which is uninterested. For instance, if we had a database that included customer and order information, we could create a filter to display only customers living within a certain city or only orders containing a certain product. Viewing this data with a filter would be far more convenient than searching for it in a large table. Follow the steps to filter data by selection. Step 1. Click the data which has to be filtered. Access 2016 will display only those records that contain exactly the same data. Step 2. Click on Home tab on ribbon. Step 3. Click on Selection to filter the records. Step 4. Click on a criterion. Access displays only the records containing the filtered data. All other records are hidden. The word filtered appears in this area to indicate that the user is viewing filtered records. Step 5. Click on Toggle Filter to display all the records once again. Filtering data by form. Follow the steps to filter data by form using AND. Step 1. Open the table if it is not already opened. Step 2. Click on Home tab on ribbon. Step 3. Click on Advanced button from Sort and Filter group. Step 4. Click on Filter by Form. The Filter by Form window appears, which looks like an empty replica of the table. Step 5. Now, select the desired field and value to use as the criteria. A drop-down arrow appears in the field where the cursor is placed. Step 6. Click this down arrow to see a list of values used in that field. Step 7. Select the desired value from the list. Step 8. Click on the another field and select the desired value. Step 9. Click on Toggle Filter button. Access 2016 applies the filter and displays only those records which fulfill the criteria. Follow the steps to filter data using, or, Step 1. Open the table if it is not already opened. Step 2. Click on Home tab on ribbon. Step 3. Click on Advanced button from Sort and Filter group. Step 4. Click on Filter by Form. A Filter by Form sheet appears. Step 5. Open the list for a field and select the desired value. Step 6. Click on the Or tab. A blank Filter by Form page opens. Step 7. Repeat Step 5 to select another criterion. Step 8. Click on Toggle Filter to apply the filter. Database Table Relationship. Table relationship is very essential for creating an accurate database. There are different ways to relate tables in the database. The three basic ways are: one-to-many relationship, in a database which has two or more tables. One table in this type of relationship has different fields which relate to other tables in the database. For example, if we have a customer table and a table with different products, one of the customers can be linked to different products they had purchased. This type of relationship is called the one-to-many relationship. Many-to-many relationship. An example of this type of relationship is when a customer table relates to different products or products can appear on many customers' orders. This type of relationship needs for a central table to be created to break down the many-to-many relationship. One-to-one relationship. One-to-one relationship is when each side of the relationship has just one matching record connecting the other. One-to-one table relationship is rarely used. Follow the steps to create relationship between tables. Step 1. Click on Database Tools tab. Step 2. Click on Relationships button to display the Relationships window. The Relationships window appears. If any relationship already exists between the tables in the database, a box for each table appears in the window. The Show Table dialog box may also appear, listing all the tables in the database. Step 3. If the Show Table dialog box does not appear, click on Show Table button to display the dialog box. Step 4. Click on a table to add to the Relationships window. Step 5. Click on the Add button to add the table to the window. Step 6. Repeat the steps 4 and 5 for each table that has to be added. Step 7. When adding the tables to the Relationships window is finished, click on the Close button to remove the Show Table dialog box. The Relationships window displays a box for each table. Now, a relationship between tables can be created by identifying the matching fields in the tables. Step 8. Place the mouse pointer over the field which has to be used to create a relationship with another table. Step 9. Drag the field with mouse over the other table until a small box appears over the matching field. The Edit Relationships dialog box will appear. Table query and related table query areas display the names of the tables to create a relationship between the names of the matching fields. Relationship type displays the type of relationship. Step 10. Click on the Create button to create a relationship. A line connects the fields in the two tables to show that the relationship is created. Deleting relationship between tables. Follow the steps to delete relationship between tables. Step 1. Click on the line for the relationship to delete. Step 2. Press the delete key on the keyboard. A warning dialog box appears, confirming the deletion. Step 3. Click on the Yes button to permanently delete the relationship. Throwback. In Access 2016, rows in a table are presented in two colors. Before performing any task in a table, we need to select data in it. The selected data appears highlighted on our screen. Forms in Access 2016 are like display cases in stores that make it easier to view or get the desired items. By creating forms, we can make our database more user-friendly for inexperienced users. Running a query is like asking a detailed question from the database. Once our query has been created, we instruct Access to run the query, that is to perform the steps through which we can obtain our answer. The most common type of query is the Select Record query. A primary key is a key that differentiates the records in a file. Table relationship is very essential for creating an accurate database.